And ladies and gentlemen, game one of bracket stage between WND and WuTNG. For the side of WD, well done. We got Gearing, Daring, Harugumo, Stalingrad, Brisbane, Des Moines, Burgone, and Vermont. And for the side of WuTNG, we've got Daring, Gearing, Ragnar, Napoli, Des Moines, Brisbane, Montana, Ohio. See how they're going to position themselves. So some initial thoughts, Vermont Burgone versus Ohio Montana. I go back and forth on whether I like Burgone or not. Ohio has the really nice 457s, which with two Des Moines and a Brisbane can definitely feast. But Vermont has more of them, and Burgone is Burgone. Like, sometimes Burgone just handles better. Looks like we're going to see a harder push, a little bit harder push to see from the side of WuTNG. They're going to take 4 over there, plus the battleship drifting that way, whereas it's going to be 3 plus a battleship to A. Looks like we're going to see a heavy push here from... Ooh, this is a spicy heavy push here from the side of Well Done. I like this push. So what you're seeing here is you're going to get the Daring, and the Daring's going to use this set of islands to be able to get into B, but then the Gearing's going to smoke the Des Moines up right onto this edge of the island here. And so he's just going to sit there, here, and shoot stuff. And you can see, here come the shots already. Des Moines is smoked up, can't be seen, but Dr. Drunk can, and Dr. Drunk takes early damage. Burgone shells are in, only gets about 1k, but the HE shells are doing their work. Dr. Drunk down to just about 44,000, taking about 20% of his health. Daring has to be very careful here. Big chunk off the Des Moines there. Dr. Drunk has to cut out. The Daring of Skamono, though, in trouble, down to 15,000, trying to get himself protected, but that Ragnar is there in a prime position, and Skamono might be dead. Ragnar has him well in radar. Dr. Drunk radar goes in 10 seconds, but that won't matter if Skamono goes down first. And remember, Asuka also has radar, but Asuka's not going to be in radar. Problem for Asuka, though, he stayed a little bit too long. He wants the damage. He's been getting the damage. It'll be tight. It shouldn't. Ew, that is going to be the kill. And the first blood goes over just 2 minutes and 48 seconds into the game to the side of WuTNG. They strike first, but now they got to get their Ragnar out of there. And Ragnar, in a world of hurt, the Harugumo doesn't want to let him get out of there. Radar's in. That should be a dead Ragnar at this point. He doesn't have the heal. He doesn't have the DCP. All he has is the yo-yoing back and forth. Down to 3,800. On fire. Down to 3,900. Down to 1,600. It's really how much damage can he get out before he dies. And this should do it right there, ladies and gentlemen. They respond back. Well Done ties it up 1 ship apiece. Now, health lead about 20,000 in favor of Well Done, but early cap pressure is going to go to the side of WuTNG with the Hugh taking C. Hugh takes C, so they have the advantage there. B is going to be taken at some point, you would think, though the shots are going to come out from the Brisbane. They're going to try to use the Des Moines of Harbinger to reset. The only issue with that reset is, no, he is still in detection. Gearing is still in detection for a while. They will force Dr. Drunk back, but they're going to be able to chain radars together for a bit here to keep him spotted, and so he's going to have to retreat to the out of B. Well done on the pressure by WuTNG to keep them out of the cap. Ooh, and a big hit there on the Gearing. Gearing's lost 10k health now. Burgone spotted in the smoke cloud. And now here's where the Burgone can shine if he plays this right. He's got the reload booster. They're going to start spamming shells down here onto the Montana. They want to get as much off him as they can. There's the reload booster popped. And so expect to see shells out here in a split second. Getting some good damage. Here comes the AP. Not a great dispersion. Burgone can be a bit trolly on that dispersion. He really doesn't get his value out of that one, if we're being honest. And so now points lead up to 60 and climbing. Health differential still sitting about 20-24. Each team taking some damage on some ships. Harugumo smoked the Des Moines forward, though the Des Moines is going to have to be careful when that smoke dissipates here in a second. The problem becomes, how do you get WuTNG dislodged from C? And the answer is simply, you've got to win A. You're not dislodging this with just a Stalingrad. Even if you pull the Des Moines out and the gearing over, that's probably not enough. You've got to win the fight here at A and get down the line. And so as we look in on this, you can see the shots continuing to spam out. The Montana has used a heal now. Another 3k, but that Burgone's just not getting good damage on him right now. Stalingrad of Perfect, spotted by Harbinger, and Harbinger going to work on him. And interesting that we're seeing the Des Moines still sitting there backing up right now. Now, where this will lead to a problem is this daring of Hugh. As soon as he tries to get in there, he's got not one, but 2 radars that'll overwhelm him. So he's in radar containment right now. As you look right here. There's the shots. They spot the daring. Shells come in. First salvo misses. It's the Brisbane radar, so a little bit longer distance to get the shots on. AP out from the Des Moines. They switch rapidly to the HE. Shots in. Daring takes about 3k. He's going to go undetected here right now. He takes another 2k. Another 2k. He is getting really well focused here by the shots. Down 7k, pops the heal. That'll bring him up to about 20k, but that is a good hit. Problem is, Stalingrad of Perfect being chased down, and that points lead now almost 200. So like I said, A now, they've moved the Des Moines up. Looks like we're going to see a challenge in here on the cap at some point soon. So, Montana of Righteous Fury now backed out here, taking some more damage. They're just trying to farm him down. I mean, they've used a couple of his heals off of him. He's got the fire on him. He's going to have to run away. But this points is getting more and more concerning the longer it goes on, especially because the Stalingrad is dead. It really is just a matter of when does the Stalingrad die at this point. And he's down to 9,000, so even quicker. There goes the Stalingrad, and now it's a 300-point lead. Harugumo finally advances into the cap of A. He dodges the first torp. He has to run, though, because he's getting radared. And so he's drifting, trying to play this very carefully so he doesn't get shelled. They do spot the Gearing. Gearing trying to run. Problem is, Gearing is in this radar range, so he's going to take at least some damage here. About 1,000 there. Here come the ships into A. Des Moines going into A to challenge. He's got to watch out for that Montana up there on the edge. But let's take a look at the overall picture again. And right now, it just looks really good, honestly, for the side of WuTNG. You've got the cap. You've got a ship advantage. I really like this positioning. Lead code gearing. Or lead code gearing. There. And now Well Done just slowly getting run down. The Brisbane of Dragon Boy getting crunched out by 2 Crazy Eyes. And Dragon Boy is going to burn out right here, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be a 3rd kill for the side of TNG, WuTNG, and they're firmly in grasp of this game right now. Gearing tries to dive out. He might make it out successfully, though it'll be tight. Ooh, they do get some good shots onto the Des Moines of Harbinger. That'll give them something to work with. If Dr. Logic can get Harbinger off the field, which I don't know, that'd be big. Problem is, there's a Napoli sitting on your broadside and citadeling you. And that is not how you want to have it happen if you're the side of Well Done. Dr. Logic is in a world of hurt here. Shells in the nose, and the Ohio just finishes him off. 4-1 ship kill advantage for the side of WuTNG. They are over 700 points and 3.5 minutes away from taking game 1. They do get the Des Moines with the Torps, though then the gearing gets spotted and killed, which brings it up to 5-2. And at this point, ladies and gentlemen, barring a miracle for the side of Well Done, they're going to be down 1-0 in the series. Vermont will get a chance to slap the Des Moines if he wants. Vermont comes out. He's going to take Torps here. He might just be dead. He dodges that one, but he's going to take 1, 2, 3. Not quite enough to kill him. He doesn't have the DCP, and now here come the Des Moines shots. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that will end in a dead Vermont here. 782 points. WuTNG putting on a clinic from that first kill, even though it got traded back within 30 seconds to the end of this game. It's been absolutely stellar gameplay from them. Well Done with a couple mistakes they're probably going to want back, but they've got another game to play. And TNG now up and 2 minutes away from victory. They see the Harugumo of Junpei. Junpei about to go down. And ladies and gentlemen, Junpei gets dark. Looks like he'll survive for just a little bit. Radar doesn't quite catch him yet. Des Moines of BP Fresh comes through, but it's down to 1:20 now. Harugumo continues to spam out. They're trying to find him. Shells from downtown onto the Des Moines. First salvo misses. Second salvo hits. Down to 11K. And he gets deleted. And 30 seconds is all that separates WuTNG from a 1-0 lead in the series, ladies and gentlemen. They've played this really well, and it shows. Just the Harugumo and the Burgoon left. And so Well Done's going to be going back to the drawing board and trying to figure out how they want to change this around for game number 2. Continuing to try to blind fire the Harugumo. Not bad blind fire attempts. They spot him. There's the shots coming out from the Harugumo, and it doesn't matter. But there's the game, ladies and gentlemen. And WuTNG takes game number 1.